Alright folks, lick number 9 I call the CB influence, the Chuck Berry rock and roll influence. I talked about it, touched on it at the end of the last lick number 8. Right? Where you slide into double stops. It's the feel, folks. It's mainly in this right hand, the way you're all downstrokes. Right? You get that aggressive attack. Even if it's just one note. And usually he does some kind of setup where he's playing the root. Or he's going back and forth. And then he runs down. Something like that, similar things. Now, sometimes there's these double stops. So in a way, this is going to start to touch on double stops. Because as you know, Chuck Berry, he used those too. And we're going to see how Jimmy applies them. And usually with an aggressive feel. So you're like kind of on the borderline of rock and roll, blues, heavy blues rock. Jimmy's one of those players. He's a blues guy, west side of Chicago, blues man. But he definitely was so aggressive that you can see where the rock and roll guys, got their ideas from. Even if it wasn't from Jimmy, they got it from Otis Rush, Magic Sam, Freddie King, these guys, So he's got one foot in the blues and one foot in rock and roll, All right, we'll get to these Chuck Berry influenced licks.